My most popular video on YouTube right now is how to beat Sans in 5 minutes or less. My second most popular video on YouTube is how to beat Undying the Undying in the Genocide route. So, you guys kinda like Undertale tutorials a lot. And I was about to be done with tutorials, and then out of nowhere, Toby Fox was like, hey, here's Deltarune Chapter 2, have fun, there's a secret boss. He's kind of hard, not really, but you know, you kids like no-hits or something, I don't really know. So here's how to either beat or just get better at beating Spamton Neo. So let's first talk about how you even get to Spamton Neo in the first place. I advise you do this when you're in Queen's Mansion with the door that leads to the different places. So you first have to beat Spamton, and then you have to backtrack to the trash zone and find a shop. Then you have to buy the key generator. His prices change every second, so you just have to have fast reactions to get a good price. The lowest price I ever saw was 5 Kromer. Also, Kromer is just dark dollars. From there, you have to go back into Queen's Mansion and find the secret switch in this room. If you did the blue checkmark quest, then the hacker shows up, but like, it's right here. You don't need him, it's right there. This opens up another door, and if you use the key generator on this thing, you can open them and go down to the basement. There's a force field here, so you have to go down this hallway, unactivate the force field, and then do this stupid teacup puzzle that took me 30 hours, and it was probably harder than the Spamton fight itself. Then you have to go into this room and get the empty disc. Then you have to go all the way out of the basement, go back to Spamton's shop, give it to him, and then take the loaded disc all the way down to the basement again, and just prepare for the Spamton fight. But before you do that, you should probably get some, equipment. What I like to do is get roll pins for everyone, butler juice, a few of the seedy bagels, and 2 of the 3 spaghetti codes. The shop at the Queen's Mansion sells the royal pins, butler juice, and the spaghetti codes, and you can go back to the cyber field to get the seedy bagels. But what if I don't have any money? Don't worry. In this room of the mansion, there's a task and a butler that just keep respawning. You can go out of the room and go back in and they're back. Now we're done with equipment and how to get to Spamton, let's talk about the actual battle. Before you actually get into any of the attacks, you get a tutorial on how to do a big shot. Yeah, that thing is called a big shot. For the first attack, I usually spam Z, but you can also hold and do big shots, but that takes a lot of time and you can get hit. To make sure you don't get hit, just stay to the wall and spam Z. Second attack, avoid the bombs, move your soul down and aim at the faces. During the part with 5 faces, I usually just break a row of them so I can get a lot of TP. What I used to like to do was spam, but taking out a row actually gives you more TP. Oh yeah, by spamming, I mean spamming Z, not big shot spamming. And for the 2 people who don't know what big shot spamming is or don't know how to do it, basically big shot spamming is when you hold Z and you shoot with enter. And this fires a billion big shots per second. However, Spamton gets mad at that for some reason, and some of his attacks get harder, including attack number 5, which is my least favorite. Attack number 3, charge up big shots while avoiding these diamonds. When you feel comfortable, you can shoot at the heart. If you hit it enough times, you can get 3% more mercy, since, you know, it breaks the streak. Attack number 4, when Spamton's on the phone, you can charge up attack so you can get ready to shoot at one of the Pippis. Oh yeah, these things are called Pippis. I like to charge up attacks and do big shots, just kind of both of those. Number 5, I hate this attack so much. Try to avoid the Wi-Fi bars and just charge up big shots. Spamming big shots, it won't work for you well. Number 6, this one's also pretty overwhelming. Just try to avoid everything, and if you really focus on it, it's pretty easy. However, if you hit parts of the face enough times, they actually break. So big shots are very helpful for this. However, you can either just try to avoid everything or try to make your life easier, but you're gonna get hit a few times. Number 7, this is my second least favorite attack. So just try to aim for these faces since they shoot like these oval things at you. I don't really know what they are. And also avoid these white balls that he's shooting. After attack number 7, these attacks start repeating. However, 2 of the attacks actually have very big differences. Like attack number 3, where there are more diamonds now. However, there usually is an opening. And during the late battle, there's these small hearts that target you, and I hate them. Focus on avoiding the tiny diamonds first, then try to avoid the big diamonds. Also, again, big shots work really well for this. So Toby Fox decided to make a repeat attack number 5, and I hate it. There are white balls, there are Wi-Fi bars, you gotta push this face back. It's a lot. You don't have to push the face back much, but it is important to remember to actually like push it back once in a while. Once Spamton's mercy bar is high enough, he'll get a call for himself and get ready for Spamton's final attack. Actually, it's pretty easy, you know, don't have to worry about it. So first you'll have to push his face back and avoid these money things, then he'll shoot these flying faces at you, And for the last big face, you just have to move to the back of the box. It's very easy. Once you snap enough wires, or his health is 0, you'll win the battle. Also, one more thing. Ultimate heal is a complete scam. It heals 3 HP. Don't use it. But there is one more thing. The Snowgrave route. So this will have some spoilers to the Snowgrave route, or the weird route in Deltarune. So if you don't know about it, here's a good time to, leave. So in a normal route, Birdly plays a really important part. However, in the Snowgrave route, Birdly is dead. So instead of fighting Queen, you actually have the final battle and get Spamton Neo. The battle is completely the same, except you only have Chris, you can't spare him, and you have 2 new act things that you can do. X-Slash, which is a way better attack, and Fried Pippus, which heals 120 HP, but it takes a lot of TP. And once his HP is low enough, he'll raise his defense, and you cannot kill him unless you act. And his attacks are literally just Pippus bombs, so they're really easy. But once you act enough times, I'm not going to spoil the ending, you'll beat Spamton Neo, and you'll wake up and continue with the game. So that's how to beat Spamton Neo. Like and subscribe, and thanks for 350 subscribers. Anyway, goodbye.